Yes, yes, yes. Man, people, thank y'all for tuning in to Evaluation of Love, episode 2. Okay? You know what I mean? With me and Miss Polly. All right? As always, the StreamYard link is pinned in the chat if you would love to come up, share your views, share your thoughts about relationships. All right? And we're going to be dissecting relationships again tonight. We have a very interesting topic for y'all. Okay? And we're going to show you different aspects of basically, relationships or whatever. And I'm not going to get into the meat of the topic yet because I'm gonna give a shout out to people who are in the comments. Right, I got to show you guys some love. Salute to Grizz. He said, "Yo, what it do? What up, Grizz?" Salute the Twin, aka Quantum. Quantum, what's up? What's up? What's up? Now, I mean, definitely support Nightbot and everything Nightbot does for knowledge and relationships. You know what I mean? Also, salute to our music curator, Von Eric. You know what I mean? The music you hear in the back is Von Eric's. Salute, salute, salute. He said, blessings, shalom all. Blessings to you too, bro. Shalom all to you as well. You know what I mean? She said, hey, twin, turn up. Hey, look. You know what I mean? Right? I'm probably gonna, I may troll a little bit. I was trolling a lot last night, but I may troll a little bit, but this topic is very interesting because um we're going to get into the different aspects of how people date and how they court and how they find, you know, just the people around them, right? You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into all aspects of it from domestic to foreign. All right? You know what I mean? And I got some videos in that's gonna bring some comedy to it, okay? You know what I mean? Because we gotta have a little bit of fun. Salute to my brother Raldo. Salute, salute, much love. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, let me introduce, my sister here, Miss Polly. Miss Polly, what's going on?
I'm well. I'm well. How are you?
Doing well, doing well, doing well. You know what I mean? Salute to M3. I see you in the building. M3, what's going on? You know what I mean? So, everybody giving out the shout out. So, yeah. Hey, let's just get into it, all right? You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
sir.
the first video we're going to show y'all, okay, is how people feel about dating right now, right? How they view dating, okay? And you know what I'm saying? This is I'm gonna get into the long video first because I just want to get over with. And then I'm gonna get
Mhm.
into the foreign aspect of it, and then I'm gonna give you guys some comedy. Okay? So thank y'all for always showing support. Much love to y'all. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. Let me throw my fair use as always, because I gotta throw the fair use in there. Ain't trying to get the channel taken down, you know what I mean? Let me throw up this video real quick. Let me see. Where's my video? Okay. All right, y'all. So this is what people feel about dating right now in the modern world. All right, let's get into it.
Million thoughts are spinning around in my head. Almost it down, cause I'm almost there. Now I see you through the window and I'm walking on it. But I won't let you know. And I know
Love is one of the few things that every single one of us needs, but is so hard to receive. Between the fear of fake dating profiles, commitment, and the sheer amount of time it takes to just find one match, it's no wonder why dating today is harder than it's ever been. This video, through social experiments and deep conversations, is going to uncover why it is so damn hard to date today and give clarity on how, despite all of that, you can still find the love that you deserve.
Is dating today, in your opinion, harder than it's ever?
already like showing the feeder.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy. Miss Polly, what do you think?
So when it comes to this, like you said,
the big eye.
dating,
She's just like, I'm done.
I think, yeah, the dating is harder. I think for the youth, especially, it's harder to find someone who's really serious. It's not being used properly. The dating apps and things like that, it's not being used properly anymore. It's being used as more of a hookup situation, and so no one's really like using it for the real intent. And what happens is the people who are on there looking for real love or keep interacting with the people who really aren't there for that purpose.
Wow. Hey, that's true. That is true in so many retrospects. Salute to everybody that checked in. Salute to my sister Kimberly KMA. Salute to Sim Nation. Salute to Daryl Long and the whole Sim Nation. Thank you, bro, for showing support. Much love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, let's continue this video, y'all, because it's about to get real.
Ben?
I was friends with my boyfriend before we started dating, and I feel like that's a more natural transition than like seeing features on your screen and trying to make a decision based on like a list of things.
People just try and avoid things because I think they're scared to say things straight up.
One red flag. You're kind of like, oh, I can go find somewhere else. You don't need to have one person when you can have like 5.
Honestly, I don't know. I've had really bad luck. So everything. Like, I've been treated like shit.
I think a big part of it is because of social media.
People see a lot, they exposed to a lot. They're always looking for better.
Everyone is always looking for the best thing, and they always think something else is around the corner, and you almost have too much access to too many people.
So when it comes to dating, the biggest problem that I've noticed from everyone's answers seems to be social media and online dating apps.
So I got in touch with Talia, a relationship and love coach, to discuss how to create an optimal dating profile.
So some things I look for right away, pictures of eyes. You certainly want to start with a photo of yourself. According to science, you bode better if you're facing the camera, not looking away for at least your first photo. I get weirded out by borderline nudity photos. Impression of you're trying to show that you're physically attractive because you want someone physically attractive because you're interested in something casual. Spelling or it's not even necessarily that it marks a lack of intelligence. It marks a lack of attention to detail. And I think every woman wants to feel like you're going to pay attention to her. If you can't even attention to your profile, why would you pay attention to her?
Have you ever used online dating apps?
I've had an app for like a week, and then I was like, I don't like that. Is ideal, or like through mutual friends or something.
I feel like a lot of the people on these apps can't really meet my standards, especially.
Miss Polly, what you think so far?
Yeah, I agree with most of it. Like I said, it's just for more of attention seekers. I think a lot of attention seekers are on there. When it comes to, like you said, like half nudity and things like that, it's more of attention to see who's looking at you. A lot of people, I think, don't even have the intent on dating. They just like to get the inbox, especially for females. They like the attention that someone wants them, and it's the idea that someone wants them, regardless if it's just sexually or not.
Wow. Yeah, because sometimes I find it hard for people to believe when it's like you've been treated bad this whole time. It's like when a girl said that, I'm like, nah, you had some part to do with this. Like, ain't everybody treat you bad. Like, let's stop this. Come on.
I also will say that that's funny because a lot of people they'll be okay, avoiding red flags. There are a lot of times women will pretend they don't see things that they actually see, and you have to take risk. You have to take accountability for those things. So if you're dating, like you said, you start talking to somebody on a chat, and they refuse to talk to you, or they don't talk to you between certain times of the day. This is just pure vetting you should be doing. But like if you have a guy you only talk to and he talks to you like before, like he talks to you like at 7 in the morning all the way up to like 4 in the afternoon, possibly pushing it to 6. What happens is that man probably has another relationship that he's in currently. He's still looking for something else because he won't talk to you after that time. That time he's probably at home with family. Those things, you see those things, you do all the time. So if you're avoiding these facts, not saying all the time, but you're avoiding these things, then that means you're just pretending it doesn't exist. You knew that. You're just trying to pretend it wasn't what it was. You have to accept that. So taking accountability for you also pretending something's not there. You have to do that as a whole person. You know, men who say, oh, I didn't know she was for the streets, but you met her in the club and she was half dressed and she was popping it in front of everybody. And everybody could touch it and everything.
Wow.
You knew what she was when you met her. You're not confused. You just hope that she would change. And that just doesn't make sense. So you have to take accountability for you also participating in things. And so a lot of people do know that they're doing it. They just don't want to admit it to others. Because then that makes them feel like, oh, someone's looking at me back. You knew she was popping it out here. You just hope that one day maybe you could veer down so that she would stop doing it. But that didn't work. And she's still popping it like it's hot. Now you're upset because you wanted to stay home boo. And that's not what she was. You got to know that.
Do you think that's a matter of control? Do you think that's like a sense of control that somebody wants to try to change somebody to become what they want to become? And salute also to my sister Ramadan. Salute. Do you think it's a matter of control? You know what I mean? Where it's like, I'm going to make her into a housewife. And it's like, well, are you sure that's really is going to happen for you? Like, you know what I mean? Let's just be honest.
State of delusion. And there's no way. Especially if it's aesthetic. I just want the pretty girl to be my side girl. I just want her to be on my side all the time and want me. At the end of the day, she might be your girlfriend, but she's still out here playing around because she doesn't want the full role of what you're giving her. She may enjoy the benefits of being with you. She doesn't want to be with you all the way, but you're trying to make her into something she's not wanting to be. Because at the end of the day, and this is just being real honest, we're not saying you will change for everybody you love, and love won't make someone change. Someone has to want to change. If a person really wants to be with you, and enjoys seeing you happy, those changes will happen naturally. And I want to know that is they want that for themselves too. She wants to be with you. That's why she's making the changes. If she doesn't want to be with you, she's not going to be with you. She has to want that change. That's why women do a lot of things like, oh, I hope they'll change. I hope this man will be this way. He doesn't want to change. He doesn't want it. You can't force someone to change. They can pretend to change, but they're not going to change.
Wow. My sister Kimberly KMA says no woman can be made a housewife if she doesn't want that life. Ooh, man.
That's true.
That is true.
She'll pretend to be a housewife so she can continue to get the money or whatever she's getting, the benefits of being with you. But on the side, she'll, do what she's going to do. I think that's why.
Don't be telling these secrets, Miss Polly. Don't do that to them.
I'm trying to be helpful. I want to open the eyes of the blind. I do think that there are a lot of women too who think that they're going to be living in this life that is fun and all this. I was watching. I was watching a live yesterday, and her name is Crimson. Oh my God, I forget Cure, and she made the comment like, basically, you want to be a man. Some of these women want to run around like the way women view men. They want to be like that. They want those freedoms, and they see that as, oh, I want that kind of freedom, and now they running around like men. I'm be honest with you, I don't want to be no man, and I don't know who would act. What even a man don't want the benefits of being a man. He said, "Oh, this is for the birds, but I'll do it because I have responsibility." Most men are saying, "I just want to get treated like crap and get pregnant and be treated like garbage all day." That doesn't sound
That's a
enjoyable at all.
That is a fact. That is a fact. I'm
I
gonna
never
say
heard
this
no
as
man
well.
say that.
I'm gonna say this as well. Old head told me, and this is the kind of back of what you're saying, Miss Polly. Old head told me, she said a woman can never beat a man at a man's game. She says they can try, but it'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Old head told me that. Who was married for
Lord
50
praise
years.
him.
So
Lord.
my sister Kimberly KMA says facts. You can only pretend for so long though. They always get caught out. You can't fake being a homemaker for too long, boy.
No, she's right. You can't. You be trying to pretend. And that's the thing. That's what these dating apps. We're going back to this little clip here. That's the dating app. Dating apps are another mask. Now, instead of meeting people and you get to see them in person, and you can see the mask kind of unfold maybe under a week or two, you can hide more when it's electronic. You can put all kinds of things on it. You can pretend that you go on trips every week, knowing that you didn't go nowhere, and you're clipping pictures of other people going on trips. You can pretend and hide easier online. And then when it comes to it, when you're in person, that's when it really comes out. So I think that is what this has done, and also given access. The big word they said is access to so many people. I love how the lady said in here, people always think there's something better, which is true. There'll always be something better. The question is, when will you be satisfied? You will never be satisfied if you're always looking for the next best thing, which then means your relationships will never be fulfilled in any manner, because you don't even want them to be fulfilled, because you're always thinking there's something better no matter what. And you're just not happy and content and enjoy the relationship you're in, enjoy the people you're around. You're just always looking, because you're worried that you didn't make the right decision. And actually, that looks like a flaw on you, because that means you make bad decisions. You're not even firm with your decision of a person you pick. You got to keep looking. You're a bad decision maker.
Wow. Let's continue this video.
Continue on.
Within the gay community, we love to judge people. One of those days I was like, oh, let me just go in there, and this guy messaged me and he was saying, oh yeah, you're cute, da, da, da. And then he goes like, oh, I like super masculine guys. And I was like, okay, well, that's really weird. Like, I don't think I'm feminine, I don't think I'm masculine, I'm just me. How are you gonna say that you don't like feminine guys if you haven't even met me?
So do you think it's a good or bad thing overall?
It feels like a little like nook or cranny if you're like really busy. Like, I don't drink, so after work, how am I gonna like meet someone?
It's apparent that the lack of nonverbal communication in today's dating world is what is primarily causing this fear of commitment and this inability to appreciate the person in front of you. But was the dating world always like that? Well, for better or worse, here's an example of what it used to look like.
You do realize that the last time I went on a date was like 1999.
That's when I was born. What was it like to date back then?
Well, you picked the spot and you just showed up and waited. Back then, it was like all about getting a phone number, you know, on a napkin. It's like, I got. Her digits. It was so exciting. Now you guys just like swipe left, right, and you know, you can make stuff happen.
Is that a good or bad thing though?
I don't know. Certain things might be more superficial. You might kind of judge like, hey, what's going on in the world by everything you see in your feed. But people probably just post like, you know, happy moments, like the sunny days, not maybe like the rainy days where we have a harder time. One way to see it. It's like you have different tools and different ways you can go about it. So go out, leverage them, and find what works best for you.
Did you ever get ghosted?
Ghosted? Ooh, that did not exist back then.
Really?
No, that would be like a really awful thing to do. There was something called social connections back then, you know?
So if dating used to look so much better back in 1999, then our job in today's dating world should be to bring back some of that old magic. Can you describe how you feel right now? This is Trevor, one of my childhood friends.
Are you actually filming? Yeah. I'm incredibly nervous, to be honest. Very anxious.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not trying to talk to strangers.
He's an amazing guy that suffers from a common problem that most people in today's dating world have. They don't know how to approach someone. What does confidence look like?
You're very sure about everything that you do, and you're able to express that really openly.
It's probably just bringing the best you can bring to be yourself.
Not comparing yourself to others.
When a person knows their worth, but also can be humble about it.
The thing about confidence is if you don't have it, you have nothing. I used to believe that if you were just ballsy enough to walk up to the girl and talk to her and ask her out, then that was enough. But the truth is that confidence actually looks many different ways. What are some things that someone can do to be more confident in the aspect of dating specifically?
Change the people you hang out with. If any one of like your friend is like judging you, but like some then you do skip it.
I think you have to start with accepting yourself and experimenting with that, trying to figure out what you like, and then express that to other people that you trust and see what their reaction feedback could be. You start that way until you get comfortable with your skin, and then you start that with strangers and see where that goes.
You just kind of have to remember that like most of the stuff in this life doesn't matter as long as you're not hurting other people. So if there's something that you enjoy, just do it.
Trevor and I have been friends since we were 3 years old, so we know each other really well and we're very similar people. You said sometimes you feel really high in terms of confidence, and sometimes you feel really low. Why is that?
It's usually a reflection of how things are going. In my life, I wasn't very proud of the things I had done or who I was. I feel like especially during high school, sometimes I was trying to be someone I wasn't. And it was just like impossible for me to be confident. I like to think that I deserve to be confident, deserve to have a nice life, but that's not how that works, unfortunately.
There could be a lot of matches and a lot of potential happiness if we were just confident enough to go for it or shoot her shot or at least take the first step. But you can only do that if you know who you are. And in order to know who you are, you also have to know what you want. What is your ideal first date?
Has to have alcohol.
Yeah, something that's casual and has an escape plan.
I think the date itself doesn't matter as long as afterwards you go on a long walk.
In the past, I would prefer to do things where there's an activity involved. So if there's like a lull in the conversation, it's not super awkward.
I'm not picky. It could be just a walk.
Take what you can get.
I just want to set my expectations so low.
I like to go for an activity because you don't really know the person. If the date goes badly, at least you have something to do. So I would say maybe like a game of pool or having a coffee and then going for an activity.
What is the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
It's kind of cheesy. I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years, and we went to Subway, and when we came back he like set the table and lit candles, and we ate our Subway sandwiches, which are typically not very romantic, right? But it was just like so sweet to try and make something that's usually not that special a little bit more special.
This guy, I like kept telling him I couldn't hang out, and on Mondays I'd watch The Bachelor, and he watched 10 episodes of The Bachelor just so he could watch it with me and like know what he's talking about. Oh, that's I know, cute. it was really nice. I like that.
Okay, bonus question. Would you rate my friend on 10?
Okay, let me see. Okay.
Oh.
Like solid 9 on 10 is good.
Wow, you're a 9.
Yeah. How do you feel? What would you rate yourself on 10?
I'd say like
7.5.
Why 7.5?
I think it depends on what I'm wearing. I'm taking better care of myself now, so it's going up slowly.
Do you think you have to look good to feel good, or you have to feel good to look good?
I think because I don't feel as good, it helps when I look good. But I do believe that if you feel good, you will look good.
What a match you two are. How do you feel about that, Trevor?
You're insane for that. I can't believe you fucking did that.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. She was so pretty, and she just rated you 9 on 10.
Dude.
Do you not feel good about that?
Yeah, it's nice. That was.
What are the odds you ask her out?
Honestly, first thing I thought, I'm not gonna lie to you, was she's just being nice.
You think she's into you?
No.
You think if you asked her out, she'd say no?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's older and very pretty.
Convince Trevor, after 20 minutes of deliberation on this chair, to go and ask the girl that we just spoke to out on a date. 20 minutes of being insanely nervous. Let's find out. What happened?
That's super chill.
What happened?
Like, she just said she had a boyfriend, and I was like, okay, no problem. And then she said, like, respect on having the balls to come out to me. I was like, thanks.
How do you feel?
Yeah, that was a joke. But it's also like, it's tough because she's just such a nice person. You stop. It's so hard.
Everything that has happened in this video is leading up to this one moment, which is actually setting one of my friends up on a first date.
This is David, one of my good friends. He is one of the most confident, charismatic people I know when he's around people that he's comfortable with, but when he isn't, he's very shy, especially around women. I actually threw this event a few weeks ago where I invited 50 strangers from all different countries to an outdoor picnic. At that picnic, David was there and he met this girl and they hit it off. They were talking the entire time and I kept nudging him to ask her for her number and ask her out, but he couldn't pull the trigger. I want my friend to be happy and I believe that this woman has a chance of making him happy. And if it makes him too nervous to do that, well then what are good friends for? So that's my job today.
This is Dennis. Dennis is roommates with Elena. So Elena's the girl on this date and Dave is my friend. He's the guy on this date. We're gonna go tell Elena right now that she's about to be set up on a blind date. What do you think her reaction's gonna be?
She's gonna be excited. I don't know, she likes this kind of stuff.
Hi.
How are you? I'm making a video that's about the dating world. And part of that video is setting up 2 people on a blind date.
Oh, that's so cool. I've never been to a blind date.
No?
Yeah. Yes.
Tonight is the night. I'm just really curious to know David's reaction when he sees Elena. Like you heard in the story before, he was too nervous to ask her out in person and on text. It's very cute, but at the same time, it's a very sad reality when a lot of guys can't ask the girl that they really like out because they're just too afraid of getting rejected.
What's up, YouTube? My name's David. I'm going on a blind date and I am stressed as fuck. I am so stressed, bro. I was like out of my office, just like, and they're like, Dave, what's wrong? And guys, I have a date tonight. Oh, isn't that a... good thing? I'm like, I am so stressed. I don't know. What do you do on a date? What do your hands go? What do you ask? And they're like, how was your week? And I'm like, thanks. Look nice. YouTube, comment below. Do I look nice?
Oh.
Wow, look at that.
Marta. Stop it.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
I want to thank Snap Sports. Without this, wouldn't be possible. Appreciate you guys very much.
How was it?
It was fun.
If you could offer some solutions on how someone could better date or find love, what would you say?
I think the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So like work with what you have, find a person, but also know when to leave. Because some people get too comfortable and stay, and you need to know when to leave.
Be honest. And try being yourself. There's someone out there that will like you for who you are.
Get off Facebook, get off Instagram. The best thing you could give a person is your attention. If you give that person your attention and it shows that you're trying, I think that's already a good step in the right direction.
Talk about your feelings, talk about your problems, get advice, outsource help.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah,
Like you got nothing.
In this video, I've spoken a lot about dating problems and why it's hard for people to find the right person. It's not just a matter of compatibility, it's also a matter of other external factors like timing. In my case, there's one person that I've met that made me feel really good, and I haven't seen her in 7 months. We were in a long distance relationship and got to a point where it wasn't making any sense. So decided to take a break. It's been painful. And it's that person's birthday in a few days. I'm thinking right now, what if I fly out and surprise her for her birthday? This could end completely terribly, but it could also end really well given how much I'm thinking about her and hopefully how much she's thinking about me. I guess if I've learned anything from this video, it's probably that the risk far outweighs the consequence when you're doing something for the right reasons.
Passeport ou votre carte d'identité, ainsi que votre numéro d'appartement.
Here we go.
Oh my. Happy birthday! No! No!
Is all hope lost?
People who are single are unhappy. People who are married are unhappy. It's like everyone seems to be freaking unhappy. And that's the other thing. It's that, and this ladder, right? Everyone wants better. You gotta be happy with what you got.
If you like this video, then you are definitely going to like this video right here. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to do so. I'm Will, and as always, it's a mindset. See you next time.
Oh, isn't that special? If only these things were true. Because they're not. Alright? That don't happen. Ever.
More.
Let me give some advice to men, alright? Don't you ever, after 7 months, go fly out to go see someone. Don't do it, buddy. Alright? Don't do it. Now that might work, because I know they have a different ethnic group, so that might work for them. But for the Negro group, if it's after 7 months, she done moved on, bro. I'm just letting you be being honest. All right, I'm sorry to tell you that. All right, but I got Smitty up here. I got Grizz, Miss Polly. Whoever want to go first, go ahead. And you're gonna keep going. I got 2 more videos, but they short. But I want to hear what y'all got to say about what y'all seen.
So, I just want to say honestly, one of the videos where they say is like, what are people looking for? And so in today's world, we're dealing with social media. We're dealing with what is it, filters and make yourself look what you're not and stuff like that. And people are forgotten about, we've forgotten about originality. Back in our day, there was no social media. Back in our day, we had to, there was phone conversations and stuff like that. But I just feel like people I feel like there is no such thing as perfection. People want that perfect life, that perfect someone, and I just feel like that doesn't exist anymore. Your imperfections are your perfections, and the thing about trying to trying to go see your so-called boo thing after 7 months and she flew out. I would have done it me. I would have been like, you know what? If I can't get a hold of you, then it is what it is. I'll holler at you when we get. But I digress. My mic is me, and I'll holler.
That's a fact. I'm sorry. It is. I'm sorry. On the black side, it's a fact. I'm sorry. Anybody else want to go? Go ahead.
All right. Boy. Man.
Oh, man.
It's so much to unpack with this shit, bro. I had to take notes. All right. So here we go, right? God, man, this is wow. Okay, so 1, right? Rejection is like, believe it or not, very similar to boxing. The whole thing about being nervous, about being rejected. All right, well, we look at rejections as knockdowns, and that's what happens in boxing. You cannot be scared to get hit in the face. You gotta know how to put your chin up and take one. And I look at the whole trying to date aspect somewhat similar, right? Like it was like I was laughing, like I was calmed down, but I was rolling balls over here. I'm dead ass. Like the nervousness when he said, all right, we're going to ask her on a date. And I know it can turn out to be something wonderful. And I'm just sitting here and I'm laughing my ass off because I'm like, bruh, he's not about to jump out a plane for the first time. He's just asking a woman a question. Whatever the answer to that might be is whatever it is. You got to know how to bob and weave. You got to know how to sift and maneuver. And also, I would say to that part, he be on a computer a lot. See, that's the trade-off. The trade-off is, like in today's society, there's not too many people who really know how to juggle and balance two. You're either someone who's real world or you're someone who's internet. It's not a lot of people who know how to balance the two. Most people are those who really don't have a lot of internet couth because they're really real world people. And then you have some folks that when they're in the real world, it has nothing to do with the panel and or texting or typing back a comment. They are lost for words. But I promise you, that same guy, he would have a whole lot to say and he would know exactly how to express himself if he was able to type and not show his face. That's a real thing. So the trade-off is, all right, social media is a beautiful thing. You can meet up with people you haven't met. I mean, you haven't seen since like high school and shit like that and all these other things. So cool. Technology is a beautiful thing. that's how we're all up here right now. All of this is technology. But there is a trade-off. And the trade-off is exactly what we saw right there. You will have people that will genuinely be socially awkward. That, you know, the communication skills are just not really there, because the way society is set up is so we don't have to. Society has, even at one time during that whole stimulus shit, incentivized us not to. Stay away from family and friends. So it only got worse. It just exacerbated. All right. Now, I would say to the last part, landing it, the whole being worried about being rejected, the whole wondering and worried about will the date be a success. A lot of people are not going to feel me when I say this because of how it sounds only. Set your expectations for people low. Don't expect much from people, especially when you first meet them. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because if they turn out to be the fucking bomb.com, that shit feels so beautiful. It is like such a, like, damn, I ain't even know you had that with you. But see, when you set the bar so high, you don't know this person. You don't know what their setbacks are, what their anxieties or anything else is. What you wound up doing is you set yourself up. What do you set yourself up for? You set yourself up for being disgruntled and having a negative outlook with people when it comes to this whole dating, marriage, relationship thing. Because your expectation is always so, well, the way I feel is the way things are always supposed to be. That is how people are supposed to treat me. You are supposed to be my mind reader. Every last one of you niggas, y'all supposed to be my mind reader. And that's not how this world works. Don't set your bar too high for people. Just have common courtesy, decency, and respect. And from there, just peep action. Listen to what they say, pay attention to what they do, and then go from there. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Miss Polly, it is on you.
Yes, sir. Hello. What can I say here first? When it comes to women and their behavior, when it comes to men approaching them, I do feel like it is very interesting to watch how women interact with men. A lot of women say, oh, you know, oh, we don't have anybody approaching us, or we don't have anybody approaching us the proper way, or the people who approach us we don't like. And you hear what I just said was we. I didn't know we dated in groups. And I may saying that as a poly person, even not myself. I don't date in groups. I date for
you called me because I was damn sure about to snatch that one.
No, I don't date in groups. When I even find a partner, I seek a partner alone. Even if I was paired with someone, because I've dated couples. Even when I dated couples, I separate them because they're two different people. They don't even interact the same. That's a big thing too. When you are trying to even vet or whatever, there will be one person, let's just say for example, one person may be really gung-ho and ready to run into a relationship, and their partner that they're with is more calm and laid back. So you even have to approach those situations as if they're separate. Two different people who came together themselves, but they didn't come together the same way. So even in that, you have to be aware of that. So women, though, back to this issue, when women are being approached by men, a lot of women aren't even putting themselves out there to be approached. Because if you're standing in groups, if you're in groups, first off, that's intimidating. I don't know what man in their right mind will walk up on a pack of lionesses. That sounds stupid. But if there's one maybe lingering out, you may attempt. So I could see it as women too not taking the steps to put themselves out there to be approached. You know, one of the things that even I do is if I notice a gentleman, I will make my presence known to him, and then I will make sure that there is able to have contact with me alone. In a club setting, no matter what, I go to the bathroom 3 times if I got to. I go to the bar 4 times if I got to. I'll walk off by myself a couple of times, and I'll make sure it's near you. It's on purpose. That is a woman making an attempt to be approached. So women don't have to always go on that approach. You don't have to do it either. So I think what happens is some friend groups will try to vet a man together. If a man comes up to one woman and she says no, then the whole group says no. He can't go down the line because now he approached one, and then that's a no. So you can't even approach the second girl. You talk about the second prettiest one or whatever. It's like you're screwed. So I can see where men would be in a position where approaching could be very terrifying. And I can see that. Not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm saying I can see where mentally that might mess with you. And not knowing how to approach women and trying to find the right moment to do such. When it comes to that, when it comes to, like you said, I don't know that man's situation with the woman, but I mean, if you still had contact with her and they're still talking, they're just not quote unquote saying they're together. You know, yeah, we're not always down with just popping up on people because, you know, he could have opened the room and it could have been a whole man butt ass naked up in there, you know, but it was clear that he had contact with her family. So that probably was something that, you know, they already knew. And she was probably, you know, still thinking about him and things like that. So that's pretty cool. And then, like you said, the way we're approaching people to date, to land this plane, when you approach people to date, I think it's very shallow. Like you said, you can just change who you are online. It's not the real you. You're dating the idea of people. You're not dating the people. When you look online, when you're scrolling, you're dating the idea of what that person is, not who they actually are. So I can see issues with that. I'm gonna leave it at that. But since Mr. Best, he might be doing something real quick. But when we were talking about, the prepping of dating. Because then we were talking about the prepping of dating. So one of these big things, I know that we're talking about that, but let's just talk about in general. Preparing ourselves to date people. How do we prep ourselves for dating people? I think that's a big thing. I think a lot of us aren't really prepped for that. And I know people are like, well, I'm just ready. Are you really ready to date intentionally? Or are you just ready to bang? That's the PG version. Are you just ready to hit? Because a lot of people go into situations pretending they want relationships, but they really just want to have physical contact. So what are you doing to prep for an actual intentional relationship? And how are you shown that? Especially as men. I'm really interested. As a man, how are you prepped to date? You don't want to answer that, Riz?
I'm gonna let Smitty tackle that one. Well, I guess Grizz wants to tackle it. Whichever way I want to tackle it.
So I'm gonna play this. So for me personally, I've been married for quite some time, but I do think like so. But my whole thing is like I've actually given somebody advice about dating. I told them I'm like, hey, no, like before you even go in on a relationship with somebody, you know, anybody can rebuttal. But my whole thing is know yourself first. Know what do you like. What do you look? Are you looking for short term or long term? But know how to approach a woman. You know, a lot of people like to have lines and hey, girl, you look, you know, different type of lines. I have none. But I tell a lot of these young boys or young men, as it were, just be yourself. Don't try to be slick. Don't try to be slick. Don't try to like do too much. Just be your original self. But my whole thing is being prepared to date is, like I said, like, you know, be prepared for the, like, you know, what Smitty said, be prepared for the no's, you know, be prepared for being shut down, you know, and take your wins, take your losses. But I digress. My mic is me. I'll holler.
Okay. All right. Real quick. Is the question, how do you prepare for a date, or how do you prepare for dating?
Yeah, how do you prepare as a black man? If I was coming to you as a young black gentleman, I said, how do I prepare to get in a relationship? Like, what do I do? Like, I saw this girl, I talk to her. How do I approach her? What do I do?
Jeez, that's so many levels. Let's go basic. First and foremost, what I would tell the brother is, well, I would actually ask him this first. Who are you? He might respond, what do you mean? My name's no. Who are you? Like, if I asked you to just tell me 5 things about you, great. 5 things about you need to work on. Could you just do that like that? Or would you have to tell me you got to get back to me? My point is, the very, very first key in all of this shit, you gotta know yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, that's how you wound up finding yourself in environments, situations, and around people who you really don't mesh with. That's not your tribe. That's not who you should be with and or around. But you don't even know how to recognize this because you just don't know you. So you're just wandering. You're just trying to find some shit, right? First step, know you. The second thing, definitely, I don't care if it sounds materialistic, make sure your bag right. And when I say that, I mean as far as the stability in your life. I don't mean actual, you can take pictures like this with money phones and shit. If you can, cool, whatever. I don't do that bad shit. But have your situation right. Make sure that you're in a place in your life where you actually have time for a person. I can't tell you how many times I've come across folks. It was a homeboy I know, a chick I was actually dating, you name it. And it's like, come to find out, so why are you in a relationship if you don't have time for, well, you know, I'm in school, and that's, so why are you trying to date? You going through moving issues, you going through work problems, whatever it is. Why the fuck are you trying to date? Why don't you go take care of all of that shit? Go get all of that out the way and then come holler at me. So that's what I personally mean by have your bag right. I'm talking about your living circumstances, you know your schedule. You know, a lot of people don't think about these things. You're talking about getting ready for dating. Make sure you got yourself a set schedule. Make sure you know, heck, even though my work schedule may fluctuate, I know for a fact I got 2 days off. Babe, I can damn sure give us 2 days out of that week, or at least one of them. I don't know, because you may have other shit, right? However it works. Make sure that you know exactly how you want to go into that situation. So from knowing yourself, so you know how to hone and engage what type of woman and or man you want, right? That's 1. Have your bag straight, your living circumstances and everything else. That's 2. And 3, believe it or not, fellas, yeah, I mean, with ladies, this is childlike important. Like, your actual, your actual like swag, your character, how you carry yourself, how you talk, the whole nine. Like, as goofy as it may seem, I shit you not, my nigga. Practice in the mirror. Yeah, that's right. Talk to your motherfucking self in the mirror. See how your face looks when you say certain things. Just push record on your phone and just fake like you're talking to a female and then play that back to yourself. Peek what your tone of voice was. Was it too aggressive? Was it too soft? Was it mono? All these little things. So, when I say this is a very, very, that's deep, Miss Polly. But I'll just leave it at there for now. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I'm glad that y'all covered all that. And let me give a shout out to people who've checked in. Salute to my sister, Evolution Era Media. Salute, sis. What's going on? Salute to my other sister, Misunderstood. What's going on? You know what I mean? And then Evolution said, men actually like women. That's rule number 1. Okay. I got you. I hear you. And make sure y'all like and subscribe to everybody that's in the comments. You know what I mean? All the content creators, whether it's Misunderstood, Evolution Era Media, whoever's in the comments, man, whoever has shared, please, you know what I mean, support all other, content creators, man. They work very hard to put out the content. You know what I mean? Show them that love. But let me get it. So now that we're here at this point in the conversation where people have different ways of dating and things of that nature, let's see what they do formally. Let's see what our foreign brothers and sisters handle this. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them 3. You know what I mean? So let's really get into it, y'all.
Imagine hosting a charity 5K without high-quality custom t-shirts, or a family reunion, or a...
The process of my arranged marriage is interesting in the sense that it wasn't something that I wanted, and it wasn't something that I necessarily agreed to. At the same time, I pretty much knew that that was going to be the way things would be for me.
Arranged marriages have long been a way to bring couples together. And while the process can be foreign to many, Netflix's new series, Indian Matchmaking, is shedding light on the practice. It highlights some issues that can often be tied to the tradition, prompting a lot of conversation in the South Asian community over the show. Ruchika Dolshan was set up for an arranged marriage when she was 22. At the time, she was living in Singapore, and her now husband Paras was in Atlanta.
My mom actually put me on a marriage, like an Indian matchmaking site without sort of my knowledge or consent. And she essentially found someone for me and said, I've already had a conversation with his parents and, he seems really great. And fast forward, we ended up getting married.
Almost 9 years later, the couple now lives in Seattle. Ruchika's story is common to many Indian households, a reason why she was so intrigued by Netflix's show documenting the work of matchmaker Seema Taparia.
I'm Mumbai's top matchmaker.
I have very complicated feelings about Indian matchmaking. On one hand, like many South Asians, I'm thirsty for representation. Also, specifically around arranged marriages, where I would actually hide that I had an arranged marriage with colleagues, especially because I could see that the few times I was asked and I didn't want to lie, that people would actually be like, oh my gosh, she must be so traditional, even backward in some ways. So I felt like I really needed to hide that. With that in mind, I actually found the show to be, something that really did resonate with my experience. experience.
Why did you maybe approach the matchmaker?
While the show helped to illuminate the normalcy around Rachika's marriage for an audience that largely might be unaware, she said it also magnified the pitfalls of the custom.
For a matchmaker, the biodata is the most important tool we have.
Unfortunately, it reinforces some of the very negative parts of India today. There's colorism, there's casteism, there's a lot of emphasis on traditional, beauty. But I think it did a really good job of illuminating how the process is generally heavily in favor of the man and how much of a challenge it is for women, and how there's a very specific archetype that's acceptable and everyone outside of that doesn't really fit in. We're so conditioned to believe certain things, and this is not only South Asian women. We're so conditioned to believe you need to change yourself completely to fit in. And that's something that I really hope women look at going through this process and just really reassess, like, do I really need to do that?
Wow. She don't seem too happy about her arrangement. Don't seem too happy at all. Miss Polly, what you think?
I don't think that's true. I think she's fine. Her arrangement. I think she's fine with her arrangement. I don't think she had an issue with that. Okay. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound some kind of way. I am in support of arranged marriages. To the idea of what your family wants to give their child. Most of those arrangements are for security purposes. So if you're in the idea of you want to make sure your daughter is taken care of financially, that she'll have all the things and needs met that you deem, and they're being held accountable by their parents, not only their parents but their partner's parents, because it's a whole family kind of thing. So it kind of keeps you in check. Not all the time, but a lot of that is a security factor. I think that arranged marriage can be very helpful when it comes to that, because a lot of the stuff, let's be honest, most women, the complaints you hear are financial. That's why a lot of marriages break up. So if you were put into a situation where those needs were met, you really just focus on your emotional needs that need to be met. So if women, they have been showing that they value financial stability more than the emotional. That's just what they show. So if that's the case, then that would make sense. Not that I agree with it, but that would make sense. That would be a better situation, because you're getting all the things you need that you say are important.
Okay. Salute to my brother Raldo. Before I get everybody else's, perspective on this, let's get to the black side. Let's see how we handle our stuff. All right. Fair use. This is a video. This is gonna be a short one, but I wanted to show how we kind of handle things. Right. It's gonna be a little bit of comedy. But here we go, y'all.
Restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant yo?
Okay, they're not giving me no sound. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I'm still not getting no sound. Hold on. Okay, I got it. All right, y'all, I'm about to pull this back up. Fair use as always. All right. Let's get into it. I found this video funny, even to this day. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Hold on. Let me throw it up here. Mute myself.
First restaurant he gonna take you to? What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question. Yeah, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. Right. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he gets to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Oh my God. Oh.
Damn, Mama Bear was going off. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes.
Roldo, is Mama Bear right, Roldo? Is Mama Bear right?
She got some good points there. I ain't gonna slide. Like, I love right low, but at the time, so myself, I'm glad they gotta be some type of, you know what I'm saying? So I thrive off of conversation. I thrive off of that woman's intellect revolution and stop that. It's on the spirit. You know, of course, an outer appearance, that's that. But you can't all ration and act crazy and stuff like that and be expected.
Yeah. I can hear you. You were kind of going in and out a little bit when you were moving, so I'm not sure if it's the mic or not.
I thought it was me. I thought I was struggling. My bad.
Oh no. So what I was saying was basically with the woman, you know, you expect the best of the best. You know, like that woman, best of the best, right? But what I'm saying, she got to exhibit that also within herself as well, because and you know, you got to relinquish and bond with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like at least I do. I don't leave with my wallet. I don't leave with my wallet because people get fascinated on that, and that's the thing that becomes the experience instead of me being right. So I want to keep it like, you know, low tone, and then after a couple dates, then we start going to those. But first, I gotta see if we got a connection, man. Before I start throwing out money like that. That's what I'm mainly saying. Did y'all get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
all
sir.
right. Salute. Blessings.
Salute. Miss Polly, is Mama Bear right? Then I'm gonna go to Evolution. I'm gonna go to Smitty. Is Mama Bear right?
Yeah, first off, I'm gonna say something. I don't want to go on nothing that long with somebody I don't know. Just being honest. Why would I want to go to a special place that's romantic with someone I don't know? I don't know you, sir. There's nothing special about that. It's not special when it's just a place to eat that's expensive. Like I said, a lot of that is just feeding a woman's ego, or once again, validating that her worth. And which then you are then, this is the only one thing. Women say, don't put a price on me, but they put prices on themselves. You just priced yourself out. You just said, I'm worth a dinner there. Okay? Like, you're pricing yourself. You're putting a price on yourself. If you feel that you are priceless, there shouldn't be a price that somebody can give you for nothing. But you're saying there is a price for you. So you're being purchased. I don't know if women really recognize that or not. Or they feel better when they put the price on themselves, because then they can say, oh, well, I thought it was worth it. But if you know your worth, which is that your worth is infinity. That's how you should see it. My worth is infinity. No man can buy me. I have to want to give myself to someone. You're going to give yourself to someone. That's showing how much you're worth. Because you found someone who you deem that will value what you have. So then you're going to give it to them. You're not going to do that with some random person. That don't even make sense. You just price yourself, and that's a stupid move as a woman. But now he knows he can purchase you all day. So if you're purchasable, then why wouldn't be loyal to the day you die? All I got to do is show you a little bit more than I just purchased you for, and somebody else can take you. You're not loyal. I wouldn't want to be with you in the first place. Just being honest. Touché, sir.
Evolution, it's on you, sis. Oh no, it's on Evolution.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Evolution, what's up?
Well,
hey, what's up, y'all? I'm not camming up tonight because my wig not on and my prison braids are on fleek. But do y'all hear the feedback? Y'all hear it? Okay. So this is what I'm saying. That video, and I was shocked that you played that video. That video, I feel like, is the reason why men cannot grow up. They cannot grab their balls and be masculine, because they have mothers that hold their spoons so they can eat. You know what I'm saying? They still wash their clothes. You know, they hold their penises when they pee. You get what I'm saying? These men cannot be men. So you are telling me you are teaching your son not to go out and show a girl a good time. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of the money. If you got to worry about the money, you don't need to send your son out because y'all are struggling. And you going to need another job or something. Nobody wants your penny pinching son. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you talking like that is the reason why some guys, when they come out on these streets and they start dating these so-called young girls and these women that don't know much about themselves and don't know how to stand on their own and be strong, this is why they disrespect them, they hit them, they treat them like trash. And guess who is behind the sun when all this is being done? The mama. You get what I'm saying? Black women, let's stand up. You know what I'm saying? And if you are on your own, if you got a dad or something, teach these boys. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that was showing him how one to disrespect a young girl, a woman, whoever he's going to date. Look how you talking about them. So how is he going to go outside and value any girl? How is he going to make any girl feel good if the mama is trashing them already? Like, that's crazy to me. I was disgusted by that. And the only reason I didn't put out a video on that, because I started to when I saw it, was because I don't want to be the angry black woman all the time. But that, I was done with it. And this is the type of women that are raising our young black boys now. This is why they don't have no respect. They don't have no respect for nobody, let alone the black women that's coming up. You telling me as a black woman, as a young black woman coming up, right? I want to go out. If I could buy, the Wendy's, the McDonald's, whatever, then what I need you for, son? You get what I'm saying? If you can't go to what's these big places, Cracker Barrel, I know y'all hate Cracker Barrel, all these, if you can't show me something else, show me something better than what my daddy has shown me. Why do I need you in my life? You penny pinching already. What you gonna do for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't condone it. And I feel like this was making suckers in our community. Then you get good women like me or even Miss Polly, because I respect her to the fullest. And we got to deal with the nonsense and the dummies that these women put out because they angry at other women, they miserable with their lives, and they don't put that on their sons. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a problem for me. Yeah,
hey, okay, hold on. So, bro, I'm gonna just say this right now and get this disclaimer. I love you before I say this, and I'm gonna love you after. Apparently, your brain goes along with the wig. You take the wig off, your brain goes with it because you done lost your rabbit ass mind. The fuck is you talking about tonight? Apparently, I can tell you right now, that boy got uncles and a grandfather. I can tell because his mother was raised. You can tell when a woman got brothers and uncles and shit. You can tell. We can peep that shit. Nice. The fact is, and even to what Miss Polly said, which I've never heard it worded that way. It was very simple, but why are we going to somewhere special and I don't even know if your ass is special yet? You haven't shown me shit. No, hold on, Brooke. Because you done cooked your little pile of garbage. Now I gotta say this. Brooke.
Let him cook.
Brooke. This whole thing thinking, let me ask you this. Do you know a really, really great business, like career business, where you walk in the door with all the benefits? Or do they have something like what's called like 90-day probationary period before you can even get the insurance? If you want a promotion, you got to be there for a little bit. I'm just asking, do you know a very highly successful business corporation where you can just walk in and be vice president?
No, I don't.
Okay, now, hold on now.
Business for you, or you trying?
So hold on now. So what I'm making very, very clear is this: the way certain men who move in what you would want in that business corporation-like aspect, the headspace is the same way. What have you shown me before I give you these benefits? You think you just gonna fill out an application, come in for an interview, and you just all of us supposed, you supposed to on first day get fucking like vacation time and time and a half and shit. Anything that we ever want in life that is of any form of a benefit has to be worked for. And this whole headspace of saying mama's dangerous because she's telling her boy to think, look before you leap. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. I digress. My mic is muted. You know I love you, bro.
Nah, I love you
Hold
too, but you saying that the woman is she not good enough for
let me
steakhouse?
cook. Hold on, let me cook, y'all. Let me
Then
cook.
her son is gonna be gay because no woman is gonna want that.
Let me cook.
I think that exact same way I can't keep pussy off me and I keep it in my life. It's in my life now. I move like that nigga. I move like that nigga. So what is you talking about?
Nobody want no cheap ass man. Like y'all bugging. Nobody want
I can't keep him off me. I can't keep him off me.
That's what you saying.
What are you saying?
I can't get a steak. I need a 30-day.
I can't keep him off me. Never bought a steak dinner for a woman a day in my life. I can't keep him off me.
7,
That's
6, 5.
No, it's not. It's real. It's realistic. It's outside of fucking internet. It's real life.
All right, y'all.
No. That shit is not real.
It is.
Y'all fuck. No, it's not.
And the penny pinching got.
Hold on.
No, it's not real.
Hold on.
Wait a
Hold on.
second.
Y'all damn, y'all, hold on. Damn. Shit, who cares?
Yeah, but I walked into a house of fire.
Golly, hold on. Can I cook, please? And I'm gonna let my man M3 cook. Damn, I'm glad M3's up here. Shit. Listen, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, Mama Bear is absolutely right. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you why she's absolutely right, because there's no difference. There's no difference.
M3, come up top.
Hold on, I'm struggling streaming. I'm struggling streaming. Okay, I'm back. There's no difference between what she's saying to what a father would say if protecting his daughter, right? A father would give the same game to his daughter if he was protecting her. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that our young men should be given the same game to protect them as well. We don't want our young men out here making a bunch of, babies without being married. We don't want them to basically be, doing a whole bunch of silly stuff or wasting money or wasting finances and resources. We want our young men to be responsible, right? We want them to be quote unquote leaders, right? So the thing is that we want these from our young men. We have to basically set them up so that they can succeed and that they can basically have boundaries and morals, just like our young women have boundaries and morals. Okay? You know what I mean? We're not telling our young women that if a man, spends a lot of money on you, that you automatically got to sleep with him, right? So we should also have those same boundaries and morals when it comes to the young men, when it comes to regards to them spending their money and courting women. They should have standards, right? So, and that's what's missing here. You know what I mean? When it comes, and I think that's a really a big flaw in society, especially in American society, right? And we're gonna get into the foreign thing in a minute. I ain't forget about my foreign people.
Okay, wait. Can I say something real quick before M3 go?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna land my plane. Let me land my plane.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna touch the foreign people, the domestic and other communities as well. We're gonna cover all that in a minute, right? Because I want to cover all perspectives, because that's what I play the videos for. Now, with that being said, she's absolutely correct. Our young men need to have, a standard of dating. You know what I mean? Because they don't have it, that's why we have all the results we have now. That's why you're seeing a lot of men just giving out STDs or, you got the hobo community of the men sleeping on the couches and playing the video games all day and not cleaning or doing nothing, right? Well, able-bodied men, no diseases, no nothing. They ain't got no health issues. They don't take no medicines, nothing. Well, able-bodied men, and they ain't doing nothing with their lives, right? But sitting on the couch and delivering D, right? And being a hot boy out there, right? So we want to avoid this type of behavior and avoid these type of ratchet type of men or these type of thugged out type of men. Then yes, our young men must have standards. I land my plane. M3, go ahead and do your thing. Oh, Miss Polly, then M3, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say this for this because I know because you guys are men and I appreciate gentlemen's opinions. But when I wanted to talk to E, because this is the big thing. Okay, we're not talking about men who are just trying to get laid or just, we're talking about a man who approaches you in the context of wanting to date you, right? If he's true in his intent, he may, because of a precaution, he may not want to put out that much. If you really think about that, right? If a man comes to you and he is trying to show you all this stuff, a lot of that, it's flashy, right? We all try to put on our best show. I would rather want to see the real you. And that is one of the reasons I've always felt that way too. When it comes to, I've always felt purchased a lot of times. As a woman, I felt purchased because that money exchange doesn't do anything but show me that you have money. That money does not belong to me. I'm not your wife. That money does not belong to me. But if it's a situation where I get to know you, a real man whose intent is to be with you and who enjoys you, he will spend money on you. I know that sounds crazy. You don't got to do nothing. A man who wants to be with you is going to provide for you regardless because he feels like that is his duty as your man. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to stay. You don't have to ask for nothing because if you stay, I haven't had this. I'm telling you, he will step up to the plate regardless. Even if he's like, I don't have it right now, he'll work to get it because his intent is to be with you. And when he provides for you, he's fulfilling his purpose. It's to be with you. But if they want to play around and get some boom boom, yeah, he's going to play around and try to take you to the cheapest place because he's trying to purchase you. You are not to be purchased. So if you are a woman, you listen to this, I'm telling you, if a man is only taking you to McDonald's every week, and it's not because he doesn't work anywhere else, he's not working hard. If he's only doing that, it's probably because he just likes to get the boom boom sometimes. But if he's going out to work and he works somewhere, one day you might get once a month, he might be able to afford that. But he's going to try his best to get nice things for you. But you don't have to say nothing. He's going to do it naturally. But his intent is to be with you. What is his intent? His intent is just to bang you out until he finds the real one he wants? Or is his intent for other things? You have to know your person's intent. And that also falls on women. I'm going to land this plane. Because we're allowing these men to take us out. How am I allowing a man to take me to this nice place and all he wants to do is show me his money and not get to know nothing else about me but what my underwear look like? I'm allowing that. We gotta take responsibility for that too. Why am I allowing you in my sexual space for a meal? Even if I don't give it to you, why am I allowing you to even get that intimacy with me? I'm gonna tell you something, my presence is valued. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I'm gonna let at the end of this. If one of my partners kind of upset me, you know what I used to do? I wouldn't let them see me. Literally, would not let them see me on camera or anything because my presence is valued. To see me is valued. To hear me speak is valued. If you want that stuff, then we need to discuss about what's going on. That's how you have to roll as a woman. If you're not moving in that fashion, then you don't value yourself and you don't recognize your value. That's what it is. It's not these little boys playing games.
That part, I think, ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say now? I think. I don't know. I be trying to keep up.
Yes, sir. M3 is on you, dog.
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I hear what you're saying, Miss Polly. That if a man generally wants to kind of be with you, or he sees some kind of value, then he's going to pretty much take you out to nicer places. Or the part that I do agree the most is that, like, most men, right? When we really see someone that we could actually say, hey, man, I actually love this girl. Yes, we'll be motivated to pretty much, kind of feel like we're trying to give it a whirl. Even though realistically, we can't give you everything. But we could give you our time. We could give you our heart. However, here's the thing. A lot of men, as far as with the McDonald's thing, I think that's probably like a little reaching or whatever. But if a man is taking a woman out of somewhere that's inexpensive, it's not that the man don't really see like value to this person, but you have to understand the man probably went through different other women who he thought that was the one, but he got used. And I want people to really understand this message, and I want black women to also hear this too, because the thing is, don't get it twisted. If you go on a date with a person and maybe he's taking you out to like IHOP or, well, I don't know why people will complain about the Cheesecake Factory, but if he's taking you to a place, okay, that maybe does not have the extravagant ambiance around it, he has this given right to do that. The man has to try. Look, in the United States, we got to be smart before we just foolishly just throw our money away to a whole bunch of random women that we really don't know. So of course, in this stage, right, you're going to want to keep things at a minimum. That's why I say, look, coffee dates, folks, or Jamba Juice if you don't drink coffee. That is pretty much the prelude into the true confirmation if you think that you want to take it to the next step and actually take it out to someone that's nice. You could do that. Look, man, you could have 2 dates with a woman for the same night. Okay? Just invite her out to like coffee or whatever, Starbucks, whatever. Just kind of talk, get to know her a little bit, see where her headspace is at. I encourage her because that's the first step. Because you know why? If a woman feel like she's too good enough for you to take her out to someone that's like someplace that's small, then you already pretty much got your confirmation that you don't need to take it out to anywhere that's extravagant. And that's not something that's worth trying to give your heart to. Unfortunately, most men, we got played by so many different women. Unfortunately, we have to stay guarded and stay grounded and true to our principles. This is no shade, no disrespect, like, to, of course, the all police are going to come in, right? But you do have good women that's out there, but you don't know it. Just like you don't know if you're dealing with a nice person or you're dealing with a sleazeball. Either way, you're still making sure that you're guarded up in any type of way so you don't have your time wasted, you don't get played by this person, and you don't miss out on a true good man that's actually going to treat you with value. But again, let's fast forward to this. If you do find someone and the confirmation is valid that this woman actually brings some type of value, then there's no need to even have a discussion whether or not should a man actually take you to somewhere, will continue to take you to a place where it's cheap or a place like McDonald's or whatever, versus a place that he's going to want to take you to where he's going to want to go to enjoy himself and to enjoy your time at the same time because he sees value in you. But again, both parties, man, we got to start actually giving. We don't want to get, well, I can't say we, because I'm not even a part of that generation. In this generation, y'all don't want to give. That's the problem of it. Y'all take the kindness as in a way
They're
to pretty much,
takers.
yeah, you're pretty much your takers all the way through. And then you expect for the next man to keep giving and giving, but if you keep getting less, maybe it's something down the line in the universe is seeing that you're not even worthy to pretty much accept another man's kindness because you can't handle it. You're gonna
For
run
how
him
many
dry.
didn't it cost, M3? Listen, I told you I had a problem with people paying for me. Think about, do you know how much it costs to take out 3 girls in 1 week? Even if it's just to a mid-price restaurant, you're paying for yourself. You paying $50 plus. You paying $150 just to go on a date, and I don't even drink alcohol. So you tell me after you take out a woman, and these women when they go out, they want to go out. So you were talking about you spend $150 every date almost plus. If that's a lower end. Me talking cute.
You said a lower end.
Take all y'all to Chili's. I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
If you
it.
want to get to know me, and then at that point we'll get something different. That's fine. I've done it.
Nah,
I know.
can I-
'Cause
can
won't let guys pay for the first date. I won't let
Let me-
guys
let
pay
me
for
pull
the
the
first date.
calculator real
And I
quick.
did that 3 times.
Hold on.
I was like, damn, I'm broke, bitches. I can't go nowhere.
Let me say something real quick to that. M3, you were definitely cooking. It's only one piece of what you were saying, just me personally, right?
You are right.
When you were saying if a man wants to show you something, whatever, he'll take you to a nicer restaurant. No. That man's gonna show you the nicer side of him.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what I show y'all on here. I think you will be super amazed at the messages I send to my lady. These are things only she sees. These are things that only she is able to have the access to. We keep on making all of this emphasis on the spot. I don't give a damn if the place is considered rabbit ears cheap, right? I'm expensive. My time, just like how Miss Polly was saying, right? I am the value.
Please don't
Not
say
that fucking plate.
Please don't say
Not so you can not. Now hold on, bro, because I know you want to hop in that shit. What I'm saying is that
you going?
You being able to take pictures for fucking Instagram and stunt is not the value. You being able to go to your girlfriends and go ahead and show up, be like, yeah, girl, so he took me to. That's not the fucking value. The value is me. And so I would say, hold on. So I would say, in that sense, that's the only time. That's the only time that I would actually say, yes, me compared to this restaurant, I'm the prize.
See?
Are you trying to date the fucking restaurant or me?
No.
Are you trying to date the plate that I ordered you or me?
Nah,
who do you want to get to know? Who are you trying? No. My mic is louder. Who are you trying to get to know?
Let him cook.
Who are you trying to? Hold on. Are you trying to get to know me, or are you trying to get to know the situation as far as where I can take you? So no. Hold on. Now, when it comes to all of the aspects of the fancier things in life and all of the things, I shit you not, Brooke, what you ladies don't get about men, what you don't get, which I keep missing. If you just shut the fuck up and fall back, I'll give you everything without you having to ask. You will never have to ask for shit. If you just fall back, if you just be chill, if you be kosher, I swear on life, you will just find that I'm sending shit to you. You will just notice I'm just popping up. No, listen. See this? No. And that's the problem. That's why you don't get it, because you know, a thorough man, a solid, thorough man is trying to give you some game right now. What you doing? You talking over it. So I'm not going to be surprised if you wake up the next day with the same headspace, because you're not receiving. A thorough, solid man. I'm telling you what it is.
No, I'm not.
The way it works, it don't work the way you want it to. It works the way it does. It's not even the way I want it to. It works the way the fuck it's designed.
You sound cheap. You sound miserable.
And guess what? And guess what? But Brooke, I ain't gonna stop. I promise you right now, I could flex real fucking hard. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, there's no need. Hold on, family. Hold on.
We can flex real hard right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to have the new folks.
It don't matter what you think I sound like. I'm not for you.
And of course,
I don't give a fuck what you think I sound like. I'm not trying to entice Brooke. I don't give a fuck if Brooke wants to be with Smitty. Smitty is a very, very happy man with the woman who knows that this nigga's about that business and he got that bag. I don't know what you talking about. I don't show nothing to no person, not a man, not a woman, who has not shown me that they're worth me showing it to them.
This is why I tell women to close your damn legs.
Chill. Relax, please. Both of y'all. Relax, man. Relax. Please. Damn. Relax. God damn. Shit. Listen, okay? All right, Smitty, land your plane, bro. Finish your statements, and then I'm
land my plane. I digress. My mic is muted. You know I love you, bro.
Go ahead, Evolution. Go ahead.
But y'all can't stop. Y'all can't be interrupted.
Yo, I'm
when
gonna be
the man
honest.
is
This is
talking,
why
though.
I don't come on y'all shows. I stay in the comments because one, I don't deal with disrespect, and two, I could light this whole panel up. But I'm not going to do that. I understand if you don't respect.
How were you disrespected, bro? Who disrespected you? How?
I understand if you don't respect my opinion.
No, I'm just asking how. Who disrespected you? How? No, let's break it down. You cannot make an accusation. No, break it down. Break it down.
Hold on. Let her.
Who disrespected you, bro?
Hold on. Let her.
Who disrespected you, Brooke?
Let her say what she got to say. Hold on. Let her say what she got to say.
I just want no. I want her to tell us who disrespected her and how. What words were said that you were disrespected? Besides you not liking what I said, how were you disrespected?
Y'all ain't gotta come. It really don't damn matter. You know what I'm saying? At this
Who called you a name? Who disrespected you?
At this point, you know what I'm saying?
If you can't answer that, then don't make the accusation, baby.
I don't cam up because of this type of stuff right here. This is why I don't cam up. But I said I was going to do
it. Oh, no. You said you didn't cam up because you ain't got your wig on, boo.
Support. I don't give a damn if y'all never come to none of my shows. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still going to stand on what I believe.
I
don't care. Nobody don't care about what I'm saying. It don't matter. I'm still me. And I'm good outside and inside. I'm good on all social media. You know what I'm saying? And it's women, a lot of women that feel like I feel, and they tired of being told.
And it's a lot of women like you, lonely as fuck too.
Shut up and submit. You know what I'm saying? And to take the bare minimum for these black men. We tired of that. I don't have the pick me mentality. You don't have to pick me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the bad.
And you won't be picked, boo. It's okay. We good. We good. You won't be picked. Go on about your business. You don't have to tell us shit.
Okay, guys, hold on, guys.
So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Let's finish the point. Go ahead.
And that's what it is. That's just my truth. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not respect, I understand that I can stay in the damn comments. Because I'm used to men coming.
That's fine. Listen, you can sit by yourself and stroke that cucumber. Okay?
I don't have to take it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look. Let everybody say they piece. All right? Please, no more interruptions. We're going to have one mic. All right? That's it. I'm not saying it no more.
Mr. Best.
Yes, ma'am.
I think we let's if you're gonna do it that way, and it obviously is working, maybe we should have maybe just wait in the back until Ev finish her what she gonna say, and then let opinion to rebuttal at that point. That way we can hear everyone. There's no one else is speaking.
It's an order. I'm going to Evolution. I'm going to my man Simon. Salute Simon. What up? You know what I mean?
What up, Simon?
Then after that, I'm going to Raldo, because Raldo ain't saying nothing in a minute. All right? And then I'm going to tie the conversation. You know what I mean? I'm going to tie the national conversation. Evolution, go ahead.
All I'm saying is y'all got your opinion, I got my opinion. I didn't say one was right, one was wrong. Now that video is a very big trigger for a lot of black women. How do I know? Because this video has been played and disintegrated a few times. Black women are not going along with what this woman is saying. I'm not either. That's all I was saying. Because guess what? I'm a black woman with a vagina, and I have to date and deal with the men that result from that type of woman and what she is saying. If you don't have a vagina, you don't have a uterus, you don't understand that when you meet those type of dudes, because their mother is spearheaded, you don't have to do this for this woman. You don't have to do that. Who cares what she eat and what she has and how she look? Just be rating a black woman. That's the agenda that they are putting on black women. That we are the worst. That women, fair skin, Spanish, white, are better than us. It's not cool to have our own black women beating us down. You get what I'm saying? And then you're doing it to an upcoming young black man. He coming up. That's what you put in his head. For the women that he's supposed to be dating, I'm pretty sure she would love to have him with a white woman. Because us black women are not, we're not good enough. Now, this is what us black women see. The ones that keep it real. This is what we understand. That's a hurtful ass video. You get what I'm saying? Now, we can laugh, ha, 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 ha. But then we got to date these fools that don't even want to give you a happy meal because he got to wait to see if you are worth it. But if she offer you some ass, you ain't going to wait for that, right? You're not going to wait for that. You want to tell her open up, turn around, bend over, all that. This is what I'm talking about. If I had a daughter, I would tell her, don't do it. Just like he put you on that little layaway plan, you put him on a double layaway plan. This whole Steve Harvey 90-day thing, it roots out a lot. So I understand what you're saying. But that video, that's hurtful. And I don't appreciate that. Because those men that these women say that stuff to do not become productive citizens. They do not become productive to the black women that they have to date. And they ruin black women. You get what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. I'm gonna go back in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate when I'm like this. I appreciate y'all for letting me up.
Hold on. You're not going back in the comments. You staying right here.
Evo,
you ain't going nowhere. Stay right here.
wait, because you know I'm a lady. I know I'm fair, but all my children, I have daughters too that are darker, a lot darker than me. And what I'm saying is that you're right. The women, you're right to this extent. We have to stop dating men who don't deem us worthy. So that's us taking on our responsibility. And we are being bad judges of those people. And I'm including myself. When I was younger, I did the same goddamn thing. Do not let men who don't value you into your space, because they will hurt you and ruin that person you are. That mother is telling her child. There are women out here, we got to be honest. There are women out here who do take advantage of young men. And we got to be honest with that. That they know that is a meal. They know that is. Not everyone, but there are some. And we got to be acknowledged that that does happen. But if I was serious about you, Evo, I would get to know you for a little bit and I would ask you out on a date. I wouldn't take you to McDonald's because you're worth more than that to me. I wouldn't have to you would not have to request me not to take you to McDonald's. I would take you somewhere else because I saw it already. But if you don't even deem what I thought was a good idea is a good idea, that's the problem. Because what if I did take you to Cheesecake Factory? You're like, oh, fuck that. Then that's a little wrong because you know I'm into you. I've already shown you I'm into you. I've put in time. Because men value their time. You got to see what men value first and then see how they input it into you. Because a man rather take off work, not get his dollars, and then come hang out with you, he deems you worthy of that time. You have to see that. You have to see that as us as women. Because I'm telling you now, if I was coming to date you, Evo, we would not go to McDonald's. I put that on everything. If I was a man who goes to work and I'm putting in my dollars, I'm going to take you somewhere nice, baby. We're going to go somewhere. And I might not be able for whatever, Chris, but I'll take you somewhere nice. We have to recognize that. And if a man is saying, I want to date you, he's going to put in that energy. I'm saying we as women have to take responsibility also for dating men who aren't intentionally dating us for that purpose. That's all. There's some men who don't want to date us they don't want a girlfriend. They want pussy. And you're right. That's what they're paying for. And then they get it. And then they keep doing it over and over again. And then they misinterpret that to women a lot of times. Then they'll just start doing it to everybody. But there are some women who take advantage of men, and you have to be acknowledged that. We know that because we see it and you hear them talk about it. So we got to be acknowledgeable of those things too.
You guys mind if I say something or go next? Or
yeah, I mean, M3, Simon is next, but you sit in the leadership chair, dog. So.
Don't let him go. Can we have Rado go, please? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Is it Rado?
So it's M3, Simon, and Rado. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, hold on, y'all. Pause. Hey, man.
What up,
DJ?
DJ?
DJ Eddie King. You know what I'm saying?
He says, "What up, M3 and Mr. Best? Miss you guys, yo. I've been having a lot of okay. I shouldn't be reading all that. Hold on, let me just okay. If it was personal, I didn't want to kind of read it out loud, but I get what you're saying, DJ Eddie, man. Hey, man, it's all love, man. Hey, man, whenever you want to come through, man, kick it, chill with the homies and stuff, man. Knowledge relationships. And Intellect Soulbox, we still there, man. We miss you too, bro. Much love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come through anytime, brother. You know where we at.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, man. Whatever's troubling you, man, you know where to find us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, M3, go ahead, take the lead, and then then it's gonna go from Simon to Rado, and then after that, I'm gonna back around with my question.
All right, I'll try to make it short because I don't like cutting in front of people like that, man. But excuse me. But there's a point I want to make, right? So I had to look back into the video because I missed that part of the video of what you guys was talking about. And okay, I get where if you guys are upset because of what the mother is saying about certain women who she feels that's taking advantage of her son, and then she's using languages like, okay, you women don't deserve to be going on these 5-star type of restaurants, or you guys don't have nothing to offer. it's like one of those questions like, what do you women bring to the table before you guys start complaining about, oh, he needs to take me out to a fancier restaurant to show his worth, to prove his worth to me. And to be honest with you, I know like a lot of people is gonna, not agree, and they're gonna get emotional and hate me for saying this, but I mean, honestly, the woman is right to a certain degree. No one deserves to be treated in any type of fashion where like any guy is subjugated to pretty much, take a woman out to something that's fancier. But at the same time, no one deserves to be treated any less. I think the point of that video, just to clarify from my understanding, she's pretty much going off on the women who she's thinking are like the bad ones. And I think as women that has, common sense, women who are better than that, than who she's talking about, like, this shouldn't even be like much of an argument or a reflection of how we should treat you guys. As long as you guys still remain in your femininity and you guys are being cool, like real to yourselves, real to us, and you're not trying to get over on people, I mean, you're gonna get blessed no matter what. But I think this goes back to, to what I was saying before. When we're living in a world where everybody takes, now everybody's being guarded. And of course, the mother's gonna go on her, she's gonna talk, speak up for her son, because, her son is pretty much probably being one of those type of guys that's going through it. But I for sure, had she not had a son or whatever, she probably wouldn't care less. Or sometimes I gotta ask myself, the same person that's talking about this type of stuff, are you being a contributor to give back to the person who's pretty much serving you? Because I feel like when we do take women out, it's a servitude. So when we decide to take you guys out to somewhere that is nicer or fancier, I think that's something where it's like, it should be acknowledged and appreciated, as opposed to being like an expectation. And I think that's where the disconnect comes in, because men are starting to feel like, okay, you guys are expecting us, like it's by law that we need to do X, Y to the Z. Where women is thinking like, okay, this man does not love me if he's not putting effort. So the thing is, it don't matter where you guys go, it should be the point where it's like effort is being made, thought is being made. I'm not saying take nobody out to somewhere that you're not going to really go to, but at least put in the effort to get to know the person first before doing all these other wild things. And I digress. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
you.
bounce out, guys. But Simon, I want to say hi to you, Simon, because I want you to know I acknowledge you, sir. And I will. I'm gonna have to bounce, but it was lovely sitting up here with y'all. So I can listen and stuff. I'm gonna have to bounce off and get ready.
Hold on, Miss Polly. Hold on. After Simon shares, then we out. You know what I mean? We're gonna close the show. You know what I mean?
What about Waldo? Because you said next time Simon.
Simon and Waldo, y'all share, then we out.
All right, then. Thank you.
Yo, bro. Jesus Christ. It's been interesting conversation. I like Miss Polly. I'm really intrigued, to understand where she's coming from. Because I can never handle free checks. So from what I understand, Miss Polly's handling 2 dudes, right? She's handling 3 dudes. Okay.
I mean, she is Miss Polly.
And the evaluation of love, how does that work out? How do you evaluate your love when you have 3 men to contend with? Miss Polly?
Listen, sir, we staying on topic this evening, and we could have that conversation another time. We're gonna stay focused. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay. You come earlier to the show, we can have the conversation. I promise.
Salute to Christopher J. Salute. Make sure you like and subscribe to Christopher J.
Salute.
Show him some love. All right, Roldo, it's on you. Then after that, we out of here.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm back. I would like to say, man, both Smitty and Ask very good people. I understand the evolution mindset of because quite often.
Your mic. Pick up your phone again. Pick up your phone.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I understand where evolution and where Smitty is coming from, but I understand where evolution comes from because I know the value of the black woman has been downgraded. Been talking about, single moms, or she done got this, bend on the suspender. Like I said, I heard all these type of rhetoric. But I understand Smitty too, because we understand what's the value in a man or woman. Is it automatically given because the man has a penis or the woman has a vagina? What is attached to that penis? What is attached to that vagina? Are we building? Are we truly learning? Or are we earning our way to someone's heart? And then when it comes to the dating aspect, are we willing to simplify it? Let's get to know what a person likes. Do we know people's colors, their favorite food, their interests, and the things that triggers their traumas and things of that nature? It's like we're not learning each other anymore. We just consume with the theatrics of a place, and we're not taking out that time to truly build. So that way we can have things just because it's a Monday. I'm going to say, like, I know we were talking about the McDonald's, but I might have to run there quickly to get you a McDonald's. You say you ain't ate on your lunch break? Let me go ahead and bring that to you so I can show you that type of love, that sacrificing of my time, my effort, my value, and what I'm willing to put in you. It's like we missed the whole step. We missed the forest for the trees. We missed the ocean for the fish because we overcomplicate things, guys. We got to start bringing back to simplistic things. So that way we can take those gradual steps. That way we can build some effective relationships. That way we gain better knowledge of each other, and we can operate on a higher level of love and capacity for one another, where that respect is truly given and honored. And that's the only thing I had to say to that, guys. That's the only thing I had to say.
I like that breakdown, man. That was beautiful, bro.
All right, family, look. Have a good night. I'm ending the show. I'm not even dropping the outro because we probably got to talk about some stuff in the back. But good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
All right, then. Peace.